Hey everyone, Kyle here from Wealthy Affiliate. Today I'm going to be walking you through the process of creating your content with the intent to sell something. Obviously, one of the primary ways of generating revenue from any website online is getting people to buy something, whether this is through an affiliate program or whether this is through your own e-commerce facilities. Uh, a lot of the time, we create content and we get it ranked, but we do an ineffective job of actually getting people to buy something and converting them. So the first step, obviously, is to create content that's engaging, that people read, it's interesting and helpful, and at that point we build trust. But after we have trust, there's that's the point at which we can start really ramping up conversions and offering relevant offers for products and services within our site. And again, that's through either affiliate programs or products that we own, or other third-party websites like Etsy and eBay. There's many of them out there. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be walking you through. I'm on a page right now that has absolutely no intent other than to provide value to people. There's no outbound links within it. So if I get this ranked and someone reads it, they really love my content, they're gonna read the conclusion and they're going to have no idea what to do next, and likely they're just going to close the page and move on and do some more research if they want to further their knowledge, or in a lot of cases buy something. So I'm going to be covering that within this tutorial. So without further ado, I'm going to get right into the affiliate link side of things, and I'm going to be showing you how to centralize reviews and then link to that from within your content. There is a fine line between underuse and overuse of affiliate links. And what I see more often than not is overuse of affiliate links. People tend to, spread affiliate links throughout their site through generalized content and not product reviews. And as a result, they do get punished from search engines like Google, as Google doesn't like affiliate links within every page, because they feel that it diminishes value of your site, because your intent of your site is for the straight up purpose of selling people and not offering them a quality experience. So you have to be really careful about how you use affiliate links on your site. And as a rule of thumb, I use affiliate links within product reviews. And if I ever want to, send people off to buy a product, I will create a product review on it. And obviously, I also do product reviews if there is a product or service that isn't legitimate or performing that well in the industry. That there are products like that within every industry that you can utilize as well, and you can use affiliate links within that as well for that product as well as other products. So here's a review here on my website. It happens to be a popular ClickBank product, one that's been around for years, and it is a legitimate product. And I do have affiliate links that go directly to the product website here. So, it takes people off to the site, and if someone buys, I get affiliate credit for that. So that's within a product review. And again, I don't spray affiliate links everywhere on my site, because my intention is to get ranked. And if I'm putting them on every page, Google's going to view my site as one huge promotional bridge page. So, and here's another example of a page that's kind of a generalized article. And by generalized, I mean it's not a product review. So any other content, is more or less a generalized, and is targeting a specific search term. In this case, what is the lowest calorie fruit to eat? And then I've provided a review here. And on this page, if I wanted to link to anything, I wouldn't link directly to an affiliate link. I would link to a centralized review. In this case, there are a number of things that I could promote. I could link people off to Blender review that I have on my site, and I could even link people off to the Truth About Abs review, where they could learn about how they could lose weight through proper diet and how to get a firm stomach, that sort of thing. But again, this is generalized content, and I wouldn't be inclined to put affiliate links on this. And I know a lot of people probably would, but it's not the right thing to do for search engines, and it's not the right thing to do for your audience, because you haven't really told them about the product that you're selling, and that's really key to converting people through your product promotions. They need to be informed about the product and have product awareness before you're going to be able to convert them, and that's why I recommend sending them off to a relevant product review in which you're adding additional value on top of the sales page that they'd be reading. So if people just went to the sales page, they're just going to get a pitch, and that's all they're going to get. It's going to be buy this product's great. But that's not the information people look for prior to buying something. They're looking for information on the product from a third party, and something that's helpful, thorough, and hopefully interesting to them. And then that's exactly what I provide within my reviews. So instead of sending people directly from something that's about low-calorie fruit to an ab program, I would set that up properly by sending them over to a review in which I explain exactly what it is and how they'll benefit from it. So they have that product awareness first. So that's how to properly use affiliate links. Don't overuse them, but feel comfortable using them definitely within your product reviews on your website. There are instances where you can use them, but just don't overuse them within your generalized content, and try to centralize your affiliate links within product reviews. You'll have a lot more success in terms of SEO as well as conversions, because although there is an extra step to get to the product, the merchant site, they're going to be far more prepared to buy something after reading your review than going directly there. Because what will happen is they'll go, if I were to put it within this particular page and send them directly to a product, they're likely going to visit that product page and then come back, probably not to my site. They're probably going to do a Google search and look for a product review on that product that I've recommended and see if that's a product for them. So we're taking out that step, and we're keeping them on our website and centralizing our product reviews, so they don't have to go anywhere else to do that research, and thus maximizing our conversions. So that's how to properly use affiliate links. And next we're going to be discussing some detail on how to use proper linking strategies, including call to action links, and how to use subtle links within your content to maximize your conversions. So what is the best way to get someone to do something, or to take an action, or to buy something? The best way actually is just to ask them to do it. And that's something that a lot of people actually completely miss within their content. They don't offer call to action links. And a call to action link is exactly how it sounds. It's a call to the person to take some sort of action, and within the link text, you're asking them to do something in particular. Within this particular review, I don't really have any call to actions at this point. And a lot of the time what I'll do is I'll go back and incorporate call to actions in the most appropriate locations. And a lot of the time I'll do that with my affiliate links as well. At this point I only have a couple affiliate links. Within a typical product review I might have anywhere from 4 to 10 affiliate links, I'd say. It depends on what's tasteful, how long the review is, and the types of links that I'm using. As for a call to action, no more than 1 to 2 within an actual product review. And within another post that you're linking to another page on your site, you could have a few more, just because you're not actually promoting something at that point. The key is not to be too salesy, but at the same time, sell them on the idea of taking action, and you're in control of that action because it will be using the verbiage of what you're talking about. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a call to action link within this, because after reading this, people are going to want to take some sort of action. A lot of people will click the subtle links that I have within my content and head off to the product to learn more. But I haven't explicitly said, go here to learn more about this, or go here if you're interested in buying this product. And those are the sort of things that people tend to click at the highest rate, and that will lead to the highest click-through rate. Alongside that, URLs that are linked also convert quite well, but obviously I'm not speaking on behalf of that because I'm talking about call to actions. But just as a side note, do know that if you have a URL that's hyperlinked, people tend to click those at a high rate if they're interested in that particular product, and in this case they'll be interested in this product because they're reading a review about it. So that will also get clicked at a high rate here alongside call to actions, and as a secondary, subtle links that are embedded within your content will get clicked at a high rate as well, depending on where they're placed, but typically not as high as of a CTR or click-through ratio as a call to action link. So I'm going to add a few call to action links and to offer you an example here of what I'm talking about, and I'll just be showing you that in the next little frame here. Gone through my actual review here, and I've added a couple different styles of call to action links, and below this video I'm going to give you a bunch of more different examples of types of language you can use for a call to action. Click here is an obvious one. You're just telling people to click here to do something, to learn more. Go here, get more information here. So basically anything that encourages some sort of action is a quality call to action link. Click here is obviously one of the more common ones, and one of the more common ones that people see. And the way I have incorporated a call to action here is through this one's internal with my content. It's not at the very end. A lot of the time a call to action link will be at the very end within the last paragraph, but sometimes I like to incorporate them within the actual content in a way that's relevant. So in this case, the program's for everyone, male or female, and they actually have two videos on the product website, one for male, one for female. So I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to link out via call to action to their website so people could watch the actual videos there. So I've created a call to action, and what I've done is I've made the text a little bit larger. As you can see here, I've made it a heading 4. Sometimes you can make it a heading 3. So what I've done is I've made it a heading 4, and I've also centered it. So sometimes centering a link like this will make it stand out a little bit more. And to add to that, I've also created an arrow with an equal angle bracket on either side of the link to make it stand out a little bit more. So that's the first link that I added. It's really relevant to the actual context of the post here, and I think that one will perform quite well because of that. At the end, people are done reading. Sure, I have a couple affiliate links in there already, but they're very subtle and they don't really give people an actionable task in a sense of what they should do next. So I've added a click here if you're interested in learning more about the Truth About Abs program. I could say click here to go to the Truth About Abs website, truthaboutabs.com website, and that could lead to a lot higher click-through, because obviously at this point, if someone reads your content and they don't do anything, then you have no opportunity to sell them on anything. So this is a perfect opportunity. They've reached the end of the article. Now you want to hit them with a call to action link, in particular within a product review, obviously to go off to the actual product website. Within another page on your site that's a general page or post, you will want to sometimes hit them with a call to action there to go to another page or a centralized product review in which they can learn more about something. So that's the same strategies used, just one will be off to an affiliate link, like in the case of a product review, whereas in the general page it'll be off to another page on your site. uh, so those are the two links that I've added here, and if we go over to my site, we're going to be able to refresh here on this particular page, and it's just going to take a second to refresh, and then we're going to be able to see the updated content on the page. As you can see here, scrolling down, here's the first link. So they reach here, they finish reading this paragraph, and they click this link, come to the site, they buy something, I get credit for the sale, I earn a commission. Done reading the review, they think it's an excellent review. I've clicked here, clearly stated if they're interested in learning more. If they are, chances are they will be interested in learning more if they read the entire review. They're going to click it, and again, I'm going to get credit for that. Throughout the article, I've also got subtle links that I've added. Typically when I name the program, I don't do it every time, because here's another instance where the program's named as well. I don't do it within every single instance, because I'd probably have 30 or 40 links within it. So, as I said, you want about 4 to 10 links, depending on the review. That's not a rule of thumb necessarily. Basically, you want to present your content in a way that makes it readable and beneficial to the end user, and with a quality experience. So if you feel that you could utilize more affiliate links or less, do so based on what your user would think if they were on your page. So click any of these links, and I'm going to get credit for the sale. These are also cookied, so if someone comes back and buys through their website, I'm also going to get credit for the sale. So that's how I go about incorporating call to action affiliate links, and also how I add subtle links within my content. I do so in a way that's highly relevant and target the product keywords within a review. Before I leave the link aspect of selling your content, I want to cover how to do so within more generalized content, like how you'll go about linking within a content like this. That's a pretty general article, how to incorporate links in a way that is relevant and that will add to the actual user experience, which is our ultimate goal. Outside of just trying to sell someone on something. So that's what I'm going to cover next. So here I have a post on my website. It doesn't have any links yet, and a lot of you are probably wondering why I haven't added any links at this point. And this is actually the way I typically work with more generic keyword targeted posts or page on my website. And the reason I do this is because if you write with intent while you're thinking up of the concepts and the material that you're going to write, it tends to come across in a much more promotional and sometimes a spammy way if you're thinking about the promotions the entire time. So the first thing I do is focus on creating a helpful, engaging, and interesting uh, piece of content, and then I'll go back and incorporate the promotions after the fact. I do the same thing with reviews, but I have a lot more intent with my writing when I'm creating reviews, because I know that I'm going to be trying in many cases to promote a product or service. But for general pages and posts, you should. This is how I work, but I do recommend that you create the content first, and then incorporate the promotions. Sometimes that might require you to create a little bit more content on top of the page or post that you've already created, but that's perfectly fine. The key here is to incorporate relevant promotions and do so tastefully. But you want to help people, and if you're not helping people, you're not going to get people clicking through to anything, because you haven't built that first and foremost trust. So I actually found a place within my content where I can effectively link off to a centralized review. In this case, it's my Vitamix review. I have a blog of content here about not being a good idea to drink out of containers, juice or juice products, and I explain why. And this is a perfect opportunity for me to recommend a Vitamix for creating your own juices, which are higher in fiber, that sort of thing. You don't need to really know, the concepts behind my particular niche, but you just need to know how I go about incorporating links, because you can do the same thing within your respective niche. You want to find a block of relevant content where you can incorporate relevant promotion that sends people off to a review page. And again, we're not linking directly to affiliate links within all our pages, and that's the reason why we want to link to these centralized reviews. Again, is a lot better for search rankings, and you'll be perceived as a much more content-rich site in Google's eyes. So I'm going to come back here, and I'm going to have my promotion incorporated into this blog content. It's going to be called action, just to show you how I have done this. Okay, so I've gone through my article here, and I've incorporated a call to action link within the same section that I mentioned in the last segment. And what I've had to do is I've had to actually incorporate a brand new block of text. And as I mentioned before, you're going to need to do this sometimes if you write the content first and then incorporate your promotions after the fact. So that's what I've gone and done here. In this case, I've created a call to action link, but a subtle link here would have been quite effective as well. So I could have just linked the Vitamix 6300 blender off to my review versus doing a call to action, but I just felt that I wanted to do a call to action here. There's you could have done either or in this scenario, and what I've said as I personally use, so I've basically made my recommendation there for this particular blender to create low calorie, high fiber. So in essence, I'm selling the blender in a very natural sort of way. And if people have read up to this point, again, I've probably created a bit of trust at this point. So people are going to go off and read my review if they're interested in that. And I also point out a benefit of saving money over buying juice from the grocery store, which most people do. So, and below I've created a call to action. Click here if you want to see my delicious fruit and vegetable smoothies I make firsthand. They click on this and it takes them off to another page on my website, which happens to be my Vitamix 6300 review, in which they can go through and buy the product directly from Amazon, and I earn a commission if they do, and I have earned several commissions from this site already from people doing this exact thing. So that's how you basically incorporate call to action links, and I've also covered ways to incorporate subtle links, which I do throughout my content as well. These are both very effective ways to sell within your content, because obviously you want intent, and our ultimate goal is to generate revenue through helping people, and that's exactly what I am doing within my site here, and what you should be doing within your site as well. So yeah, that's basically covers the creating your content with intent to sell. I hope you've really enjoyed this tutorial or walkthrough, and if you do have any questions about your website, or how to incorporate promotions effectively on your site, please leave a question below or a comment below, or even your website URL below, and I'll be more than happy to help you out. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, and if you have any questions, as I said, leave them below. Thanks a lot.